space. You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way. I got too many days. I don't even play. Get out of my way. Out of my way.
All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah. We get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black.
Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Atlanta Falcons and the Minnesota Vikings on Sunday Night Primetime. The punter, Bradley Pinion, will handle kickoff duties. And off we go here on Sunday Night Primetime. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. At their own 28-yard line. Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first down.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
On second down, here's McCarthy. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
12 yards.
It's a gain of 12 then. It'll be a Vikings first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On the give, it's Jones. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Set to go now on first and 10. Again, it's Jones. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
On first down, here's McCarthy. To the right side, he's got Hopkinson, his tight end. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. In trouble, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. This one is caught by Addison. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
Number 3, Jordan Addison. A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 10.
McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive. The rookie from Georgia, Jalen Walker, working his way in to record the very first sack of his NFL career. On 4th down, it's Will Riker time for this Viking field goal.
40-yard attempt.
This from 40 yards out. Reichard's kick.
Good positive result.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
On 1st down, right back to Robinson. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Late passing up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle.
A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the Vikings' 41-yard line.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. He's got room at the 30. Down the sideline. And he's in! Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They'll return this from the 11. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
first and 10, it's McCarthy. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And he's very close to a first down. He's out after a pickup of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Falcons with the early lead. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter. They've got it second down and less than a yard. Out wide on the RPO. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. He's got a receiver. It's Ty Felton. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's clear whatever they were trying to set up was not going to work. He went through his entire progression, had nobody to throw the ball to, and just kind of surrenders the play and throws it away.
Second and 10. Throwing again is McCarthy. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. And that is incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it's going to be third down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
So, after two straight incompletions, here's third and 10. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. He's gonna look downfield once again. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. On fourth down, out comes Ryan Wright to punt for Minnesota. The Falcons are going to send Jamal Agnew deep to return. And he'll get a few yards on this return. Up past the 15-yard line.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. Past midfield. Inside the 30. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 81 yards. Touchdown Atlanta. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about. on the last series. They've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Friendly opinion set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. And he just does take that one away. He's chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
That's good.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
Now McCarthy. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To the air once more is McCarthy. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. 3rd down coming up.
I had a rule, Mike, when I was playing that if the ball hit either of my hands, it was a drop. You don't get paid in the NFL to make the easy ones. You get paid in the NFL to make them all, and I think that's a catch he's got to come down with.
Forced out to his right. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. Here's Ryan Wright now. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. Take it in, back at his own 12. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Penix now off the bootleg. Pushed out to his left. He's going to run it. He'll take this one up close to the 1st down marker. He's spotted where the slide begins. That's a pickup of about 9.
Brings up 2nd down.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Two minutes to go here till halftime. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. He finds Darnell Mooney for the catch. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
This is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Here's a toss left side for Robinson. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Harrison Smith on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 43-yard line.
Looking to throw, it's Penix. That one taken in by London.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
It's 3rd and 4. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Penix. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw it with Penix. That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Here's McCarthy. You let this go deep for Jefferson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. Forced out wide. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
That's caught left side by Hawkinson. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That is a gain of 15, and now it's first and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
To throw once more. Here's McCarthy. That's caught once again by Hawkinson. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Second and goal.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. That is caught side of the end zone. Jordan Addison, touchdown Minnesota.
You should get out of my way.
On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker.
For the extra point.
He's got it. The Vikings are back with a 4. It is 15. At the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Real quick. They be on that rap and pay the bills. Now I'm finished, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words.
Let's go.
Pitts is the man in motion. On first down, it's Penix. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Dallas Turner. He had a sack in the opener last week. He's got another one here. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. They don't want to repeat a first down, so they'll keep it on the ground now. Now the Falcons will use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
They gave him the impossible task of being so far behind the sticks and saying, hey, go salvage this series. And he almost pulled it off. What a great run. And in most instances, it would be rewarded with the first down.
On third down, it's Robinson. It'll be a pickup for 10. It's good for a Falcon first down. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back with a second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for pickup 3. Dallas Turner
It's a
on the
pickup
stop.
of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Here's 3rd and 7. From the gun, here is, that's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Blake Shaxter. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field here with a chance to cut this deficit.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 5. They run it once more with Jones. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Linebacker Troy Anderson there to make the play.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. They're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They're trying to run for the first down with Jones. That'll be a first down. A gain of 10.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
That is hauled in at the 5. And he will score! Touchdown, Vikings. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Will Reichard now on for the extra point. The kick is good. He kicks this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. We'll go play action now with Penix. He fires downfield for Pitts. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it'll bring up second down.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike, and had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect.
Now Penix to throw on second down. That's going to be dropped underneath for Robinson. And nice work after the catch. Stops a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stop him dead in his tracks and set up fourth down.
Defensively, you earn that type of play. It's third and short. You expect the offense to convert on most of those chances. Not only do they deny them, they hand them a pretty significant loss.
And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
On first down, here's McCarthy. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
A gain of 10 yards.
It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And it'll lead to a second down.
And you get a sense that in a really tight game like this, it's that one play that's going to tip the scales either way. So they come out swinging for the deep one on that one. They can't quite link up, but keep swinging. Keep generating those chunk plays, because typically in the NFL, chunk plays equal points.
On second down, here's McCarthy. Open man, downfield, it's Hockenson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's good.
6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
At the 22-yard line.
Here's first and 10. Throwing again is McCarthy. Strangling to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Really nice coverage there defensively. And here you find yourself in a one-score game. Like, he understands the value of protecting the ball. Really smart decision. Throw it away. Snap it again.
High-headed defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
10 yards to go.
Ty Felton, the intended receiver that time. And third down coming up. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Aaron Jones that time. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
For the Vikings field goal. A 39-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good.
And this is what you want. Clearly, advantage of what you want. Continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On first down, it's Robinson. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Jonathan Grenard in for the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7. You're going to go play action with Penix. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Big play coming up. This is third down. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. We'll get this to Pitts once more. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
Pitts. A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Falcons first down.
And here's Bijan. The tackle is going to be made down at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Atlanta.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
Oh, wide open is Moody. He's got that. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They get 24 on that one. It's good for a Falcon first down. Penix now off the bootleg. Moving outside the pocket. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll be second down.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. That's hauled in at the 2. And the Falcons are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get...
And he will score again. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. The game-tying touchdown here in the fourth quarter and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score, but they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this fourth quarter lead.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 24-yard line.
And that one incomplete.
Well, they all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy can catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the pass. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Third down and 9. McCarthy from the gun here on third down. This one intercepted. Picked off by Mike Ford. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with first and goal.
3-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Robinson. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
This defense knows the importance of this drive. They have to keep this game at 1 possession. That's a great start there on first down.
Now back at the 4 for second and goal. Looking to throw, it's Penix. He's got it at the 3. And he's so close to the goal line, couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up third and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1 yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal.
And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now the tension mounts. Fourth and goal.
give your offense a chance to close this game out. If they pick up the first down, this game is over. But now, after the defensive stop, we're starting to see some signs of life on that other sideline.
To the right side, he's got Hawkinson, tight end. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 25. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
The Vikings, first down.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. He's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. From the gun on third down, here's Penix. Down the field, connection made to Mooney. They'll get 19 out of that play. First down, Atlanta.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.